So what the I'm living for? Like, why the I'm on this earth for? Like, why? Like, Osiris, why you haven't even? Like, why you haven't even? Like, this crash. Like, this do something that like, at this point, it's like, why the you on this earth still? Like, why you still? Why the you? Like, why the hell you on this earth? Why? When nobody with you, it's like you don't have nobody. Like, what the are you on this earth for?
YK Osiris just finally reached his breaking point. After Diddy's trial went down, he allegedly stayed hidden from the spotlight for months because people were starting to read between the lines and connect the dots of what went down between him and Diddy. That all-expense-paid trip to Jamaica with back massages and sipping on coconut milk, going on boat cruises and shopping sprees with Diddy.
Yeah, this is possible. Okay. You're telling me we got to kick it. He was like, yo, why don't we like go shopping or some shit? I mean, like, I pay for it. And I was like, what the f this just say?
Sources are now revealing that YK wasn't just on some random vacation. He was reportedly over there with Diddy, allegedly enjoying part of the benefits of getting down with him, if you know what I mean. But right now, it would seem that the price paid was too high, as we witnesses claim that Osiris has hit an all-time low, so he's been allegedly spilling some tea about Jay-Z's involvement with his record label that forced him to, according to sources, get down with Diddy.
You think rapping and singing is a blessing? You're not using God in vain and his name in vain? That's not a blessing from God. Stop saying it's a blessing from God. It's not a blessing. It's a blessing from the devil. If you're not using his name, it's a blessing from the devil, so stop saying that it's a God blessing.
For context, YK Osiris's career kicked off after he was signed into Def Jam Records, where Jay-Z was the CEO at the time. But sources claim that Diddy's Bad Boys record label was in close competition with Def Jam, and they were basically trying to allegedly get artists to move over from Def Jam to Bad Boys. According to sources, this is where Diddy and YK Osiris's relationship came into play. So Osiris was signed into Def Jam in 2018 after his song Valentine went viral. In 2019, he finally hit that platinum record sales when his song Worth It topped the charts. Fast forward to 2021, and whispers started going around that Diddy was trying to get Osiris to sign out of Def Jams to his Bad Boys record label, which leads us to February of 2021 when YK Osiris was out in Jamaica on what appeared to be an all-expense-paid trip. Now, it's important to note that no video evidence puts Diddy on that same trip with YK Osiris, but it just so happened that Diddy was posting pictures of being on vacation on an island at the exact same time that Osiris was. They might have posted photos with different backgrounds, but the timing seemed not so coincidental. And to make matters even worse, YK Osiris reposted on his Instagram story a photo of Diddy out in blue vacation-like waters. But that's about the least of it. In that YK Osiris post where he was getting a massage by the ocean side while enjoying nature's tropical delights, he tags the American boy band B2K because that's their song that he had playing in the background. But why did he also tag Diddy? In his interview with Charlamagne Tha God, the question came up of whether or not he was Diddy's boy toy, per the rumors that had been coming out since that vacation video hit the scenes. And instead of clearing things out once and for all, YK Osiris started grinning from ear to ear when the question came up, asking Charlamagne how he knew about it.
What's the craziest rumor you heard about yourself in this industry so far?
The crazy rumors?
Yeah.
I don't know about the rumors. What rumors, right? What, they say, nah, I ain't gonna say that. I heard about that though, but I ain't about to say that. But
What was
I ain't about to say on my.
You and Diddy? You and Diddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, you and Diddy.
You and Diddy what?
You and Diddy.
No.
They said he was...
Him and Diddy what?
I'm just saying the rumor.
I ain't never heard this, YK.
They said he was...
How you knew that? How you know
Now I'm about to Google because I ain't never heard this one.
Yeah, nobody would ever say that one.
Oh,
That reaction screamed of suspicious undertones back then, and unfortunately, it still does right now. And according to sources, YK Osiris has been having one breakdown after the other following 2022 when the rumors really started to take root. Low funds, barely any online presence, baby mama drama, alleged nose candy use, and run-ins with the law. That's just to mention but a few things that have been reported to be going down with the former superstar YK Osiris. And when we really go down the rabbit hole, the pattern screams of repetition, especially when you start to connect the dots to every young male artist that has reportedly been on the DL with Diddy. Take Meek Mill, for instance. We all heard that disturbing audio recording of what Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, claims to have been Diddy and Meek.
He dressing like Diddy? Hugged up with Diddy? I think that Lil Rod know a lot of but I know this. Two men dress alike? It's just like two men laying down.
When you tie that to the $25,000 birthday party Diddy threw for Meek Mill with the matching outfits and the pool scene.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
Then it all starts to seem a little less than just coincidence or camaraderie, but something on the far stretches beyond. And then there's Soulja Boy.
Oh, it may be. Yeah. Stop playing. Big Draco, big love. Yeah. It's all 2021.
His name will allegedly go down in history as one of Diddy's many boy toys too, according to online sleuths, that is. Just like YK Osiris, he was reportedly promised a sign in under Bad Boy's record label, but when it really came down to it, Diddy allegedly threw him under the bus, allegedly as a result of his nose candy addition and in-marketability amongst others. Remember when Nicki talked about undercover brothers?
Do you think it's a lot of undercover brothers in the industry?
Oh no, Queen. We don't know nothing about undercovers. Oh no. We don't know about that.
Okay. Because I do.
You said what?
Oh, I said I do.
Sources claim that she knew what went down between Diddy and Soulja Boy at the time and decided to poke the bear to get a reaction. And that awkward laughter from Soulja Boy just about summed things up, allegedly.
Oh no, Queen. We don't know nothing about undercovers. Oh no.
One common factor that's been reportedly repeated amongst all these rappers that allegedly got down with Diddy over the years is that they were promised fortune and fame, but somehow none of them got that. As a matter of fact, sources claim that their careers went downhill right afterwards. Take Brisha Gray, for instance. After Empire, we heard nothing but one recurring bad news after the other regarding him, from incurring debts to destroying his leased properties and then turning on his own wife before finally turning over to the other side.
For several hours inside their home, police say that she was injured and say that she told them she had been strangled.
Which brings to remembrance what his co-star on Empire, Terrence Howard, said about selling out your man card.
You know, there's a short life in
Why do you think that is? What the creative side is?
Well, because losing out money, you got to take drugs. You're going through so much to try and deal with life. You are literally, it's an unhealthy space. And so eventually you're going to go too far. You know, there's a lot of things that people do that end up sitting and they can't get over it. And they got to keep getting high, hoping to get it out of their head. You know, but when you lose your man card, that's the only thing I can think of. You lose your damn man card.
What is that? What do you mean by that?
You give up your ability, your right to being a man. A man don't take it, a man gives it.
And that's where the name Justin Bieber was also mentioned again.
No matter how they did it, whether they were drunk or high or whatever, you gave up your man card.
Remember that uncomfortable part of Justin Bieber spending 24 unsupervised hours with Diddy under Usher's approval?
Where we hanging out and what we doing, we can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. He signed to Usher. I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. So and we gonna go full crazy.
Going crazy.
Remember how Usher reportedly tracked him down and handed him over to Diddy for the puffy flavored camp?
Well, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I was with Usher.
Yeah, just hanging out with Usher. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was with him about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and and kind of tracked me down.
Yeah.
And it was kind of creepy, actually.
Sources are now revealing that all of that process was more than meets the eye, and somewhere along the lines, the connections go in too deeply. R. Kelly, Pusha T, Jay-Z, Diddy, and all the others. At some point, sources claim that the line gets too blurry to keep in sync, and at some juncture, it all ties together. So if YK Osiris is here spilling tea about Jay-Z's involvement with Diddy and the downfall of his career, then it becomes too difficult to ignore. The questions being asked right now is, how does all all of these events come into play? Are they being orchestrated? And if so, how high exactly does the ladder climb? Right now, we want to know what your thoughts are concerning this. So please let us know down in the comments. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and watch this next video because it gets just as controversial.